Hey everyone, my name is Flory Rose Espaldon and I will discuss is about the benefits of trade, the pattern of international trade, and the trade theory and the government policy. The first one is the benefits of trade. The great strength of the theories of Smith, Ricardo, and Hexter-Rollin is that they identified with precision the specific benefits of international trade. Common sense suggests that some international trade is beneficial to acquire required and production resources. Ayon sa theory nila Smith, Ricardo, and Hexter-Rollin ay may benefits ng international trade sa bansa. Ang pinakasimpleng benefit na makukuha sa international trade ay ang pag-import ng mga resources na wala o kulang sa isang bansa. Isang halimbawa nito is yung Iceland. Ang Iceland ay hindi makapag-produce ng oranges, pero kaya nilang makapag-produce ng isda sa mas mababang halaga. Kaya makakatulong ang international trade sa pag-import ng oranges na siyang wala sila. Theories of Smith, Ricardo, and Hexter-Rollin go beyond these common sense notions, however, to show why it is beneficial for a country to engage in international trade even for product it is able to produce for itself. Based sa theory nila Smith, Ricardo, and Hexter-Rollin na may benefits na makukuha ang isang bansa kung kasali sila sa international trade, kahit pa kaya niyang i-produce yung product o resources na gusto niyang bilhin. Dahil merong mga bansa na may efficient at mas expert sa pag-produce ng isang produkto. Dahil dito, mas mababa ang expenses na magagastos para makapag-produce ng product. This is a difficult concept for people to grasp. For example, many people in the United States believe that American consumers should buy products made in the United States by American companies whenever possible to help save American jobs from foreign competitions. The same kind of nationalistic sentiments can be observed in many other countries. Ang konsepto ng curing ito ay hindi tanggap ng tao dahil mas pinipili nila na mas bumili sa sariling bansa kaysa sa iba. Halimbawa, karamihan sa mga taga-United States, mas naniniwala sila na mas kailangan bumili ng produkto na gawa ng Amerika kaysa mag-import ng produkto na galing sa ibang bansa. Of course, this economic argument is often difficult for segments of a country's populations to accept. Limits on imports are often in the interest of domestic producers but not domestic consumers. Hindi matanggap ng tao ang konsepto ng importations pero nakakatulong ang importations sa mga consumer dahil napapababa nito ang halaga ng isang produkto kung kaya kapag nilimitahan ng pag-import ay ang magbe-benefit lang nito ay ang mga kumpanya. The next topic is the pattern of international trade. The theories of Smith, Ricardo, and Hexter-Rollin help to explain the pattern of international trade that we observe in the world economy. Climate and natural resources endowments explain why Ghana exports cocoa, Brazil exports coffee, and Saudi Arabia exports oil, and China exports crawfish. However, much of the observed pattern of international trade is more difficult to explain. Pinakasimple na dahilan kung bakit may international trade ay dahil sa climate and natural resources. Halimbawa, may mga capacity ang Saudi Arabia na mag-export ng oil dahil meron silang natural resources na kayang mag-produce ng langis sa ibang bansa. Ricardo's theories of comparative advantage offers an explanations in terms of international differences in labor productivity. Pinapaliwanag ng theory of comparative advantage na may iba't ibang factors na nakakaapekto sa kakayahan ng isang bansa na mag-produce ng isang produkto kung kaya nakakatulong ang international trade para ma-provide ang product ng mas mababang expenses. Observed pattern of international trade was the product life cycle theory, proposed by Raymond Vernon. This theory suggests that early in their life cycle, most raw products are produced in and export from the country in which they were developed. Ayon sa life cycle theory, mas tinatangkilik internationally yung mga produkto na imbento sa isang bansa. Halimbawa, kilala ang Amerika dahil sa kanila nagmula yung iPhone. Kung kaya in demand sa ibang bansa ang iba pang brand ng cellphone na nagmula sa Amerika. During the 1980s, economists such as Nobel Prize winner Paul Krugman developed what has come to be known as the New Trade Theory. New Trade Theory stresses that in some cases countries specialize in the productions and export of particular products not because of underlying differences in factors endowments, but because in certain industry, that world market can support only a limited number of firms. Dahil sa international competitions, limited lang yung company na tinatangkilik sa world market. Merong mga bansa na expert sa production ng isang product, kaya sumasali sila sa international trade. Halimbawa, ang United States ang major exporter pagdating sa aircraft dahil nauna ang US na isali sa world market ang Boeing Company, kung kaya mas mahirap para sa ibang bansa ang makipagkompetensya dito. Ngunit nagawa ng Europe Airbus industry na makipagkompetensya, kaya hindi na lang nag-iisa ang United States sa pag-produce patungkol sa aircraft. Reporters developed the theory of national competitive advantage. This attempts to explain why particular nations achieve international success in particular industry. In addition to factor endowments, Porter points out the importance of country factors such as domestic demand and domestic rivalry in explaining a nation's dominance in the productions and export of particular products. Dahil sa mahigpit na kompetisyon na meron sa ibang bansa ay mas nakikilala at tinatangkilik ang produktong nito. Halimbawa, mahigpit ang competitions ng mga technologies companies sa bansang Japan. Kung kaya kapag technology products ang pinag-uusapan, sa Japan bumibili ang ibang bansa. The last topic I will discuss is about the trade theories and government policy. Although all these theories agree that international trade is beneficial to a country, they lack agreement in their recommendations for government policy. Kahit na beneficial ang international trade sa isang bansa, magkakaiba ang konsepto ng mga theory ito pagdating sa government policy. Una dito ang mercantilism theory. Mercantilism theory makes a crude case for government involvement in promoting export and limiting imports. Sinasabi dito, gusto ng mercantilism theory na ipromote ng government ang export at limitahan ang imports. The theories of Smith, Ricardo, and Hexter-Rollin form part of the case for unrestricted free trade. The argument for unrestricted free trade is that both import controls and export incentives such as subsidies are self-defeating and result in wasted resources. Salungat ng mercantilism theories ang unrestricted free trade dahil ang gusto ng unrestricted free trade ay malaya o walang limitasyon ang import at export, pero mataas ang posibilidad na masayang ang resources or produkto kung walang nagko-control na government policy. Both the new trade theories and Porter's theory of national competitive advantage can be interpreted as justifying some limited government interventions to support the development of certain export-oriented industries. New trade theories at Porter's theories of national competitive advantage ay isa sa mga nagpapakita na limitado ang ginagawa ng government sa pagsuporta sa exportations ng industry. And that's all of my report. Thank you for listening.